nothing. And here we go. It's overtime. Schwartz with the early
help his teammates out. The flick from Electronic is good for one, but now it's all on Simple to fruition. They both have kits. They have a HE and a flash, and Simple's gonna let them go by. Lands the next shot, and now this clutch is doable. The defuse comes in, but Simple nails another headshot and will save the day for his team with a 4K.
They might just keep on going. Deep flash. Electronic being put to the test that he can't hit the headshot. I love this execute from ENCE.
His teammate can start to move up, which is Mazzinho. You do have the 3 aim stars still on the server, though. But Click has heard all those footsteps as Mazzinho just backs out. They probably want to hold on to their Kevlar for the next round. I mean, there's no chance they can clutch this.
Yeah, I thought maybe he was going to set up for the flash there, but it's just like doing that, almost baiting people on the other side to walk through the smoke to catch him. There are 2 rifles there. I feel like normally, otherwise you probably don't want to be jumping. Well, he's certainly baited Schwartz into, but he's absolutely made quick work of it. Nobody was looking for that. And that Teme waiting for the smoke to fade and just hoping they could be lightning fast with the 5-7. Not necessarily a bad choice, to be honest. And he did get a little bit of damage, a lot of damage, in fact, to themselves very reasonably in this round.
He was kind of forced into a play like that as well, because they obviously lost those 2 players outside.
Rare knowledge. Not much else to talk about because BC.Game couldn't really do anything in that round. ENCE, they power on. They've even stolen a FAMAS on that side. They still have the MAC-10, and they should be able to claim this round too, although Sensu is the one with the...
Yeah, now one FAMAS is turned into 2, and it's gone even worse. Magus gets both with the 5-7. A complete collapse.
Schwartz, can he find it back? Uses all the bullets, tries for the MAC-10, but it's Electronic on the follow-up, and oh, that's so unfortunate, isn't it? It was a bit of a shame that they lost the early fight to Sensu. Now it's all on Millet. 1 versus 4. He's got the time and the bomb to try and clutch this, but this is where you want the experience to shine through the BC.Game. They need to wait until he's at the bomb side, or they need to set up trade positions so they can always find a way to jump on him right away. Sneaking out slowly. This could be a long time. He's trying to get down. He's actually escaped really well. Throws down the Molotov behind him. He's going to get a bomb plant here. No one can interrupt him. If he just commits to it now, they're not going to be able to catch him in time. Waiting for that Molotov to disappear. And there's a bomb plant. That's 1 step in the right direction, but all of the work is still ahead of Millet here. Backing up slowly with his back turned. A grenade on top. Wait a minute. That's going to blow up Sensu. What a huge nade to be thrown, and now he's escaping. He's played it so well, but one mistake could cost him everything. There's the headshot against Simple. Himself Molotov'd out, but there is no kit on the other side, and he knows that. He can be sure of that. Emcinio would have to go for a 10-second defuse. Got the AK out, and he lands the spray onto Millet.
In the first place, but again, whichever way you want to spin that, Millet's done a phenomenal job. Like, take nothing away from him at all. It's a great clutch. In a crowd, firmly behind him, probably his family there watching him. What an amazing moment for this young man.
Normally you're quite safe, but Schwartz was trying to hunt him down. He takes the fight straight up, but who realistically can shut down Sensu in this tournament? It feels like nobody has been on his level. Respect to Schwartz for trying it. Outside, it's Henu catching Electronic. I don't think we need to see Electronic walking through that smoke at that point in time. Breakout series. We've got a full house in Finland. The local crowd have shown up, and I mean, they've got something to cheer for. Your ENCE are playing a great game, and now can they actually break the A bomb site? They flash their way through. Up on the hut, everyone's blind, but Magus does get a kill before he's hunted down. Click with a double kill, and Simple trying to get that flick home. He's the only one alive here, and they've dove with the bomb. It is such great play for ENCE. Leave him alone. Millet, I was going to say, don't fight him. You don't need to. As long as you're alive, your teammate's going to be fine down there. If you can sneak away from this fight, it's even better. Simple has thrown away the AWP, and now he comes hunting, but this is smart for Millet. He's trying to play for time, dancing around the silo, and
Millet wasn't sure if he was still up on catwalk or not, and now he has to start to maneuver onto the side. The timing there, the positioning for Schwartz nearly catches him off guard, but Simple still in the fight, but not for much longer.
All of their money away. They have to repurchase in this round. They got the AWP on Simple, but if they lose this one now, it is disastrous. And Teme is charging through. What a flashbang from Schwartz again. Sensu's out of the mix, and now Magus back here has to dodge the flames of the Molotov. Emcinio, though, is showing up as well. They're starting to control the bomb site once again. A 2v3 and a grenade right on top of the remaining ENCE players here. I think Magus has done enough to hold it back. Him and Emcinio both getting the quick jump down and just charging this mini position with Tech 9s. I think it works really often. Henu, though, is shut down. And again, it's Senzu on the early kill. Schwarz wants to follow it up. Oh, but again, Electronic there.
As it stands, though, it does seem like maybe BC.Game gonna get a bit of a stranglehold over the CT side yet. There was a couple of shaky moments.
High ground earlier in the tournament that actually worked on the T side, but otherwise T side Seuss typically quite hard to find a kill with, although he's moving into a position where someone could have been there. Spots up Magus up on the rafters and decides that's not really going to be worth it. That's a bit long range for the Seuss, to be honest.
Nice shot, Simple.
Okay.
Get racked any. Nice effort, but obviously, as you said, really the only thing that's got any interest in this round was the Zeus, which is now being well and truly earthed down on the ground. But it's a
yeah, then you'd need like resistance property, like you need to know how many ohms are in the fence outside, for instance. Probably don't have enough power to power the whole fence, but anyway, enough about that, really. Simple doesn't connect the flick. I love the aggression. What a minute! He picks up a kill on Schwarz anyway, and he's going to be so annoyed that the Georgian captain of the team, he wishes he could have had that kill. He probably would on a normal round. Senzu picks up a kill, and MCO, he does love this off position. I've noticed towards the ramp. Spins around for the flash, and he's ready to pick them up. He's
average is a lot lower than that, and that kind of angle offers you no kind of room for error. You miss the shots, you're just a dead man almost instantly.
Yeah, that's the question. I mean, they're on the T side of Nuke, so I guess a 4-5 scoreline isn't that bad. But the real problem seems to be that now the rifles can play BC.Game have kind of reached a new level here. And Sinio, again, like I said, he loves that railing. It's his other favorite spot, but I guess for good reason. It is hard to clear out. Wait a minute, Meg is caught sleeping, and for some reason there's nobody else there with him, so that's a bit interesting. Bomb gets planted, so if nothing else, it'll give them a cash to work with. Not to question Millet's skills, because I think he's been playing a great tournament overall, but a 1 versus 4 with this, the Tech 9 here, is beyond unlikely, and especially when the first, do not forget it, wall of smoke's put up, but look at how quick Schwarz is in. He's in as the smoke is there. I don't think anyone's realizing where I said that. Magus definitely realized. Maybe it was Sensu hearing it, but regardless, that's a heads-up play, because that is very fast for Schwarz to be navigating his way through. And unfortunately for Heno, he's a second late to turn the corner. Otherwise,
higher chance after all this bloodshed on A and outside respectively that they may try and pivot in and try and hit ramp. It's a 1-for-1. Should be good enough, though, all things considered for BCG is Millet. And instead, Simples could be playing the close angle. Big kill from Millet, though. If Click can get the drop on Simple here, if he checks the angle, this could get interesting, but instead, oh, how Simple whiffed it! It should have been a kill every day of the week.
They really can't. They have to go out and fight and defuse in the open. And Meg is the first to step on through. Shot in the knees. Click takes him down, and Electronic against the world. And like I said, that one bit of utility would have gone a long way. There he is, finding the bomb finally. It took a minute. Wasn't sure it was that. Oh, and even Electronic had some, but he didn't even try to go that far. That's wild. Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of Electronic, they come through the smoke, and some great damage on the other side. Millet gets to live, but as an IGL as well, then that's the thing that'll probably put BC.Game kind of into contention, into a real interesting conversation. Traded out, Simple is there to take down Millet, and it will be 7-5. And it's now going to be on the CT side, and BC.Game flash. And a smoke that's already been put up. Just a one smoke, because it is a pistol round, so they're trying to see if they can sort of wrap around it actually into Mini. And the catch was, he heard the footsteps, wanted to take a peek. The dualies are gone, and Temi in the back, down to 4 bullets. Very conservative with them. Click is there as well. He still hasn't reloaded, and the bomb is dropped in front. Oh, Temi, if you can find another headshot like that, then it is on once again. But Simple, the P250, he has every T-side pistol, and there's a reason why he's hitting shots like that. BC.Game going to be at 9, and ENCE will look for potential exits, the best that they can. Can't really expect much else. By the way, the third map is Anubis, if we can get there. I think it'll be very interesting, but it's ENCE that will have to kind of power on through and show us. Mac 10s slaughtering the unarmored opponents on the other side. Yeah. No respect. Schwarz, he sees the shadow, but he hasn't found an opportunity. He's holding it in right now. Comes to the smoke. How's he done that? Great kill onto Simple. You think he'd lose that fight every single time, but Henu's dead next, and it puts it back into a 3v3, even as Electronic is very low on health here. But the bomb being brought down. Click must at least get the one here, and Enceo absolutely foiled in this one. A jumping headshot. That is ridiculous for Magisk. The grenade around the corner, it doesn't connect with him. They're so low on the T side right now. ENCE should win this round almost every single time, and especially walking through the smoke like that, I don't think they know that Millet is there yet. Doesn't have another HE, so it's going to be a flash instead as Teme is wrapping around on the other side by Toxic. Electronic with his back turned. He's going to be dead in 2-1, and there we go. Just down to Magisk now. And I don't think he'd stop this defuse. They should have it. It is a 10-second one, but with the smoke already up, and they close the door right in his face. There's the tap, and now they know where he is. This should be locked in for ENCE. Magisk try as he might here. It should never be denied. All the bullets into it, and there's Millet getting the headshot. So grenade is actually pretty good. If someone was watching it, there would have been a chance to maybe catch Magisk, but he's managed to slip on through, and they pushed Click far enough back, and they'll go check all the way. But that's Magisk dead, and that's the only other arm of the attack. The rest of them, they're at ramp, getting slaughtered by Click right now. It's all critical right now for the home crowd team. Simple is dead. Nice shot from Henu.
Sure, still hiding behind the silo, but he is put down by Electronic. 35 seconds. Henu's position is known. He has already struck from this area, so they're very aware of this. Molotov is going to maybe force him out, but it could also push him up the staircase. It goes too deep. He can just stay in the stairs right now. They were hoping to deal with this spot, but instead they've messed up the Molotov. Senzu has to go and hunt. Desperately needs to build a bit of space for his teammate, but takes damage in the process. And now Electronic in the smoke.
We'll throw it out there just in case. Get an easy for ENCE. Don't get enough of those. That's a classic meme. Click back here. A little bit of a spray down, good burst, instant headshot onto Electronic, and again, you don't have to fight to the death, just fall back. Even Schwarz here, I would say. I know he's in the middle of it, so it's a bit of a surprise if he shows up, but yeah, you can chill out a tiny bit here. ENCE is actually coming up to shoot them in the back, so yeah, they're really comfortable taking this fight.
And because of this back and forth as well, by the way, Simple just hasn't really had the opportunity to have the AWP on this T side. Obviously, a very accomplished rifler in his own right, as the team's now going to be picking up the pace. Electronic gets the entry. Mazzinho spins around. Can't get the second, but Senzu is there to pick up the pieces. And they have A control already.
Is it worth going for? Again, the money is low enough, and at least Millet, that you've got to think about this. Blake trying, and he will land a headshot. Senzu, even though he was low, look at him. 21 health. He's still able to burst him down, and it's Simple from the...
And keep in mind, if he keeps these two players down on ramp, that means they're not rotating down to control room. They're not there to greet the oncoming Ts.
Yeah, he's thinking about taking a step there. Oh, Millet puts his eyes towards Toxic instead, and about 50 seconds on the clock here. Blowing open the window. It is a bit of an emergency, to be fair. Schwarz is the one to go down, but Millet again finding Magisk just before he gets well onto the site. Bomb is surely going to be planted here in another tough position for ENCE to be in. A retake where currently they don't have a kit picked up. I don't know if there's one on the ramp, but either way, I don't think this will be easy. Say that, Henu might have done it. That's very fast kills. Not a bad idea. By the way, the scoreline is 9-10. ENCE a round away from catching up to BC.Game. That'd be really interesting. Millet doesn't realize how much trouble he's in already. Senzu finds him through the smoke, but if not, Mazzinho would have been on top of him. FAMAS for the one kill there, but Game powering their way through the yard. And unfortunately, that boost is so worthless when Mazzinho's the one walking in from this position.
It's an interesting game of dominoes there, because Mazzinho didn't have to fire a shot because Senzu was there to deal with him, even though Mazzinho was in the most forward position. It meant that the boosted up player had no idea that he had such little time on the clock. That internal sort of dialogue to himself of... So it's an interesting sort of poison chalice moment there for ENCE. And now Henu, there is also Electronic laid in wait. They're going to need to rest on Henu here. He needs to have so much impact, man.
I mean, he's proven in the tournament he could do that, but 3 people fighting him at once. There wasn't a smoke because BC.Game were ready to take that battle. They're not going to be afraid of it. They said, fine, if you've got the M4, try and defeat 3 of us at once. Otherwise, obviously, those yard smokes happen every single time. About to be a round away from winning the Grand Finals in Finland. That would be a nice way to start off this team. You have to appreciate that.
Yep, last man is going to be Click. Down he goes.
It's about as good as I could have hoped for in terms of what we're learning here. Wish we could have seen some more maps, like different maps from them, but I'm sure that's something that they're working really hard on for the map pool. Magus, again,
This is his chance.
that might have been one of the last ones he's going to get. He will blow open the smoke here, but they're really flashed on the other side. Wait a minute, Schwarz, that grenade actually did buy enough time, so Magus is gone. 40 seconds, he comes barreling through, the captain of the team.
Well played by ENCE.
Well, look at this.
Millet does get aggressive. We've not seen him go for this play so far.
Magus, though, let's see. They have to push up behind them. They're already hitting the bomb site here. Henu can't see a thing. It's sort of a bit of a miracle that he gets the one kill there. Click. He realizes there's somebody on the T roof, and he's got rid of him. Simple, not realizing how exposed he was, weirdly. But he shoots really, really hard. A 1 versus 3. He's trapped behind the bomb site, and Millet takes him straight. Let's see how this plays out. Can they deliver the heartbreak round here and shut ENCE down? Or will it be OT? Click in a great position. The spray is dead on. Perfect. Keeps it going. A triple as Click wants that OT. He is not ready to go home yet. And Magus will find himself at a clutch now. 1 versus 3. Mostly unknown players, but again, ENCE have a long history of putting together very interesting lineups from nearly nothing. And here we go. It's overtime. Schwarz with the early kill. Click will not stop. He finds another double before Simple can take him down. And is Electronic and Simple left here? My God, if they win this in OT, that would just be so cool for ENCE.
It's great to see Click performing again, man. Like, he's been on a lot of finish radar since he was 13. He burst on the scene. Was one of those prodigy-type players that people were talking about. Went a bit quiet for a while, but he has certainly turned up emphatically here. Electronic and Simple, though, aren't done in this round just yet. The bomb ticking away. Henu anticipating that there's maybe a rotation coming through, but at some point they're going to need to get downstairs and help his teammates out. The flick from Electronic is good for one, but now it's all on Simple, and he is going to be able to put the first kill in the bag. However, smoke comes down. They're really waiting for that rotation from Henu to come to fruition. They both have kits. They have a HE and a flash, and Simple's gonna let them go by. Lands the next shot, and now this clutch is doable. The defuse comes in, but Simple nails another headshot and will save the day for his team with a 4K.
Great quad kill for Simple. Up to 19 now. He's still got it. And now they're bumping into each other in the smoke. It's Schwarz with the 1 kill. Temi trying to follow it up here. They're still in the smoke inside. I think Henu's kind of... No one knows that he's there. He could be walking back out with great success. Simple not looking, but Henu fails the spray. And now Simple trying to clutch it again. Oh, they jump here. Millet with the US.
After being knocked down this early on from BCG, but here they are, still fighting.
No, it's great, isn't it? Failed Molotov, in fact. That is a bit of an issue, but flashbangs are looking good. ENCE with the entry. Henu standing tall. Senzu activated. It's been a while since we've seen him. We know just what he could do. They make their way onto the bomb site. Bomb's being planted here. Simple with a bit of a dodgy spray. Miller takes down Senzu. Wait a minute. This is a 2-on-3. But his teammates have fallen. Electronic alone. Good to duck down. Don't take the fight. That bomb is working for you. He's got the kit, obviously. Bit of a smoke setup. Incendiary on that side, but Electronic charges him. Super well on the ramp, and it was Magus on the A bomb site. And I think I said at one point, maybe ENCE need to fight Yar a bit more, because at that point, Electronic and he needed to do something, but not going to get a chance to do it this time. Schwarz, that's actually a CTHE that nearly got Senzu killed, I think. ENCE now goes down instead because Simple is AWPing ramp, and that's why ENCE was out there instead of his normal position. Wait a minute, that's a flick from Schwarz. He's taken down Electronic, and somehow it's a man advantage. That actually is an issue for ENCE. They throw up the smoke, nearly lining up. You don't want to get a collateral there. I mean, if you're Simple, you do, but if you're ENCE, you've got to stay alive. 10 seconds now. He tries to line it up. You can do that. Almost got the wall bang, but the bomb is planted. The grenade, though, will follow them around the corner. Magus can sense who get one each. ENCE, they had 4 people alive. Now it's down to just Millet in an almost impossible clutch, and Magus will make sure it never even gets close. Nice triple. They clawed their way back into OT once, but that was on the CT side. Now they've got to do it on the T side. Teme crouching in to try and take that fight, but there was an incendiary down against him. So he has to back on out. Magus has no idea. They're already on top of him. Schwarz again looking to get the opening. Senzu lives. And Simple finding himself in a bit of a fight down below that I think Henu wants to disengage from. Now it's the ramp instead, and a triple swing. That's too much for Electronic.
shot
Right.
from Simple, though. However, there was a rotation comes round. It does get picked off. Henu now against the 13 HP Mazinho and a fully equipped Simple. But the bomb is down.